Good morning, Guardians. Okay, well, I did another video and it was really, really toxic, so I decided to delete it, starting over. Anyway, I think I'm gonna pretty much be done with Destiny until Frontiers launches, and yeah, because today's been real funky for me. Things that normally don't take much effort to get done are just like totally ramped. I went into a Gambit match. My bad, I know. Uh, and and it was like jumping through a hole like this. I'd ping pong off of that wall, and then the ceiling. I mean, literally, I'm jumping through the wall, and all of a sudden, I'm like bouncing off of this shit, bouncing off of that shit, bouncing off of that shit. Uh, I'm chasing down the invader, and there's this one barricade. We're on Legion's Folly map, and you know that one barricade that overlooks the base. So I'm running past that and I jump up to the ledge. I know I'm going to land on the ledge because I've done this jump 1,000 times probably. And no, instead, my character gets just this close to the fucking barricade and I vault. And while I am vaulting up, guess what happens? That's right, the invader pops my head. This is the third time in the match this happens. I'm done. So I quit. I left the match. Yeah, Griffin yelled at me. I don't fucking care. Give me a fucking break. He's ones and zeros, and he ain't my dad. My dad is dead, by the way. Anyway, uh, so yeah, I think since all I'm really doing is just the gunsmith calibrations, and they're kind of like getting to the point where I just don't really feel like I need to keep doing them. There's not much I'm getting out of the gunsmith except for some base materials that I can easily trade for with Rahul. So I've hit the late game portion of my account on Destiny versus the content. And since I am only waiting for Frontiers when they have solo ops implemented, if in fact solo ops are what I hope they'll be, which is a solid single player experience that isn't going to punish you if you're free to play, more importantly, and it's not behind a paywall of any kind, uh, then yeah, I'll probably come back to Destiny and go ahead and throw down some hours. The point is this: I'm the kind of player. This is the kind of player I am. If I don't win consistently, I don't need to win all the time. But if I can't track a consistent pattern of wins and losses, or a believable pattern of wins and losses, I don't want to throw money at the table anymore. And yes, that's a gambler's thing. That's a gambler's perspective because that's all this really is. All games are gambling. Every single game you play out there, even if it's goldfish, even if it's just fucking 7 card spread solitaire, you're still gambling. You're taking a chance on what you're going to draw might actually fit with the pattern that you want. Ooh, think about that. The game of solitaire is just like with the Vex. If it doesn't fit the pattern, you throw it away and draw again. If you can't change it, that is. And and I'm like, you gotta fucking be solid with your choice. You gotta know when the house is winning too much that it's time to go ahead and go somewhere else because the table's gone cold on you. Not necessarily for everybody else, but for you at least. My son deinstalled Destiny, and I applaud him for it. I deinstalled Elder Scrolls, but then I realized that would probably be not really all that cool because he and I do have a system where we'll send each other recipes and patterns and maps back and forth, low grade stuff that you could easily, recover. Well, mostly the maps that you can recover. The recipes and the patterns are going to be kind of hard to do that because you got to farm for those. But point being is that when our character's inventory is too full and we don't have the patience or time to go to the bank, we do what is called a return to sender or RTS. He mails me a package, I mail it back to him after a couple of days, and then it gives him time to thin his inventory out so he can go ahead and accept those packages or decide whether or not he wants to keep them. So I'm not going to deinstall Destiny because it is such a pain in the fucking ass to reinstall. And yeah, it's done on purpose, guys. This game does not need the footprint on your hard drive as it takes up. It really doesn't. You can argue, well, it's all the assets and models and shit. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I play Conan fucking Exiles. I play on Sipta and I play on the Exiled Lands, and it doesn't even take half as many gigs to play that game as it does to play Destiny. No, it's all bloat and it's all deliberate, and it's meant specifically to keep you from loading anything else on your console or to punish you for deinstalling to play anything else on your console. Or it's a gig with Sony if I can get you to buy more memory. Well, joke's on them because I'm a free to play player, so I don't fucking care. And I like that freedom. I do. I enjoy that freedom to an extent because then it also makes it so that since I'm not paying for anything, I'm not feeling obligated to continue playing a thing. I can walk away and have some fun somewhere else. And that's kind of basically what I've been doing for the last 3 or 4 years. I did dig in to Final Shape because they offered it on sale. Shame on me because I don't even use Strand. I have it unlocked on my character, but I haven't even unlocked. I mean, I have it accessible on my character, but I haven't even unlocked it. So big joke on me. Just die. Yep, you too. That's what grenades are for. Give you time to reload. So yeah, this will probably be the last time I stream out of Destiny until Frontiers launches. It's going to take a while. It's going to be a while, be a minute for me, but I don't know. I can scratch the Destiny itch in so many other games, believe it or not. Mobile Suit Battle Operation 2, definitely. At least going into that game, I know it's going to be a 2 to 3 minute wait in the lobbies, but I can plan for that, you know. And there's enough audio cues to warn you that, hey guys, we're getting ready to start the game. That there's no excuse to fail the lobby, but I see people fail the lobby all the time too. And again, I set up a 3 strikes I'm gone routine for that because I know you got to value your time better. That's all it comes down to. All right, let's find a stasis weapon now. Yeah, we'll do that. But anyway, that's kind of basically it. Just kind of let you kids know that you don't feel like you're a prisoner of whatever it is. No hobby or activity in your free time is worth the headache and. I mean, if it's causing you stress, figure out why that is. Is it a limitation that you have on yourself? You're not spending enough into the hobby than you want to. You can't spend into the hobby and you want to. You don't want to spend in the hobby, but the hobby is denying you access unless you spend. Um, in the latter point, yeah, then it's probably find a different version of the hobby. Not necessarily find a different hobby, but find a better version of the hobby. Find a version of the hobby that works with your constraints, whether they be self-imposed or inflicted. And just, I mean, that's really been the message of this whole experience here that I've been doing with these game journals. Is just, don't turn yourself over to somebody else's products, goods, and services because you're the customer. Don't forget that you're the customer. And while the customer may not always be right, the customer should always come first. Even if that coming first means you're going to educate the customer that, hey, dude, you kind of misinterpreted what's going on here. This is a Wednesdays. This is a Wednesdays, sir. Blew that meme. Sorry, kids. And well, that's it for me. I'm going to go ahead and finish off these gunsmith bounties, and then I am going to go fuck off with some miniature painting and some sewing. I'm going to make some pillowcases out of some t-shirts. And yeah, that's going to be some fun times. Too bad I don't have a webcam that I could actually set that up and stream it. I don't think I could do that from my Chromebook either. I think I have to do that from an actual PC. I don't think Chromebook can actually support that kind of stuff. I could Zoom meeting with it. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. They'll give me another project to deal with today. And until next time, thanks for hanging out. Be nice and play well.